Today we have a very special treat. We're going to be doing two quick hors d'oeuvres. One is going to be paired with a Pinot Grigio and one is going to be paired with a Cabernet. We'll be right back. The first dish we're going to be making today is the olive tapenade. Now, tapenade is a Provençal name for a dish consisting of finely chopped or pureed olives. The name comes from the Provençal word for capers, which is tapenades. It's a popular dish in the south of France, usually eaten as an hors d'oeuvre spread on bread, sometimes used to stuff poultry as a main course. And what goes into the olive tapenade, of course, a variety of olives. We have Kalamata olives, Spanish olives, black olives, sun-dried tomatoes, some capers, fresh garlic, anchovy fillets, some fresh thyme, some curly parsley, some oregano, extra virgin olive oil, and some fresh basil. Now that we have all of our ingredients together, let's get them all in the Cuisinart. Black olives, in. Kalamata olives, in. Spanish olives. Sun-dried tomatoes. 2 cloves of garlic. Our 2 anchovy fillets. Our oregano. Our thyme. Our capers. Basil. And our parsley, a little bit of olive oil, and we're ready to pulse. You want to pulse it a couple times. You want it to be coarse, not too fine, not too lumpy. There we are. That's what I'm looking for. Looks great. Oh yeah, that smells popping. That's going to go great with the Cabernet. And now our next dish is our summer bruschetta with strawberries. Bruschetta is an Italian antipasto that's usually served on bread that's been rubbed with garlic and topped with extra virgin olive oil. I've seen varieties with meats, vegetables, beans, but the most popular is with tomatoes and basil. It's a really simple dish. All we're gonna put in our summer bruschetta today is some tomato, some fresh basil, some garlic, some beautiful fresh strawberries, some white balsamic vinegar, black pepper, some kosher salt, and some extra virgin olive oil. So we're gonna start with our tomato. First thing we wanna do is get nice slices, about 1/4 inch. Let the knife do the work. So we have our nice even slices, and now we wanna make our matchsticks. So we wanna make these about the same thickness as you slice the tomato. And then we go for the cube, about 1/4 inch, nice square cubes. There we are. And next, the strawberries. We want to do the same thing we did with the tomatoes. Make our nice slices and then our matchsticks and then cut them up. So let the knife do the work. Remember, use that sawing motion. Don't just press down and crush the strawberry. Get our nice matchsticks and then we'll cut those into a nice dice. Next is the garlic. We want to simply crush it a little bit, and then we'll just start chopping it up. Next is our basil. We want to chiffonade it, which is basically a fancy name for thin slices. Just like that. So now we want to season it up with a tiny bit of kosher salt. That'll bring out the flavors. A little bit of coarse ground black pepper. I'm using white balsamic vinegar and extra virgin olive oil. So now we got everything in the bowl. We just want to bring them all together and mix it up a little bit. So now that our mixtures are both made, we want to assemble them. What I did is I took some French bread, sliced it, rubbed it with some garlic, spread some olive oil on there, and I baked it in the oven for about 5 to 7 minutes at 400 degrees. You want it nice and crispy, but a little bit of soft on the inside. So let's go ahead and get some of these made. So let's start with the olive tapenade first. Try to spread it evenly on the baguette so you don't have one big pile on the front and it falls all over your lap when you go to eat it. And let's do our same thing with the prosciutto. I love the colors of this dish with the green and the red. It smells so good. Nice summer snack in a hot afternoon, sitting by the pool. And there you have it, 2 delicious hors d'oeuvres that go great on a hot summer day. You have the sweetness from the strawberries, the acid from the tomatoes that go great with the Pinot. You have the pungentness of the olives and the capers and the sun-dried tomatoes that goes great with the Cabernet. Hope to see you on campus.